Yo, what's up guys, I'm Yannick from the Producer School, and in this video we'll take a look at our brand new sound bank for Serum called Kinetic. Kinetic is a future bass and trap sound bank for Serum, inspired by the names of Marshmello, Flume, Illenium, Holo and many more. It includes some super unique presets like leads, basses, chords, synths, 808s, arps and much more. We also made sure to include some super original sounds so you don't sound like any other producer and really give them your own twist. If you want to support the pack, then go to theproducerschool.com. We're also having a Easter sale at the moment I'm recording this video, so there will be a 40% discount on the sound bank and also many more discounts on all our other packs, so I would definitely check that out if you want to get a pack from us. We created 4 demo tracks for the sound bank, which will give you an idea of how you can use these presets in your own tracks. Let's take a look at the demo tracks. So that were the 4 demo tracks for this sound bank. Let's listen to some of the individual presets so you can hear what they sound like. The sound bank has over 110 presets for Serum. I would recommend to open them in the latest version of Serum, otherwise they might not work. Let's start off with some 808s. There's a total of 5 808s in the pack, which you can use for trap and future bass tracks. This first one is my favorite already. It's called Blade and it sounds like this. 808 Mom is really hard and it sounds like this. I will be picking out my favorite presets from the pack, so I'm not going to show you all 100. If you want to check out more demo sounds, then check out the link over here, which will lead you to the page of this pack on our website. Now let's check out some of the arps. This one is really dope. It's some kind of bell. It kind of reminds me of Marshmello as well, and it sounds like this. And for every preset there are macros, as you can see over here, which will change up the sounds, make it more unique and give it your own twist. So let's check out this first macro, which will downsample it. Or this one will shorten it. So for every preset there are different macros which you can use to make the presets a little bit more unique. Arp Strangers is definitely one of my favorite presets from the entire sound bank, because when you hit only one note it already sounds huge. So I'll only play one note right now. Bass Absorb is a rolling bass, and you can also tweak the LFO rate with this macro over here. So you can automate that and make a nice rhythm with it. This one sounds like this. Bass Center is a saw wavetable layered with some white noise, and it sounds like this. Bass Deeper was inspired by Todd Helder, and this one is a really overcompressed saw wave with a lot of white noise on it, and it also has some nice attack to the sound. So let's hear how this sounds. Bass High is a really unique one inspired by Flume. It has a really weird LFO which gives this sound a really nice rhythm. It also has a reverb filter which makes the sound more unique. And let's hear how this sounds. Let's widen it up a little bit with this macro over here. Marshmello was inspired by, of course, Marshmello, and this is this typical Marshmello bass, gritty trap bass, as it says in the description over here, and it sounds like this. Bass Mission is also a really unique bass. It has a slow attack to the sound with the LFO 1 over here, which is routed to a lot of different things. And it sounds like this. Now let's head over to the chords, and the chords in its pack are really dope. They're super unique, and this third chord, Atomic, sounds like this. Chord Beauty has a really dope LFO rate automation, and it sounds like this. The next chord preset is Sound Colder, and it has some really nice high end, and this one is perfect if you want to layer it with different sounds. So this can be used as a higher layer for your chords. Chord Flying has a crazy LFO 1 shape, as you can see over here. And I will play it to you so you can hear what this weird LFO does. Chord Winter was inspired by Flume. It's a very organic chord synth, and it works really well if you play it like a guitar, so like strummed, and then it sounds like this. Now let's head over to some of the leads from the pack. This first one is called Brass, and it's definitely an essential for trap songs as well as future bass. And it's basically a horn step which sounds like this. The next lead was inspired by Son Holo and Drulu, and it sounds like this. Lead classical sounds like a staccato instrument, but it's actually a wavetable, which is really dope, I think. The wavetables are also included in the pack. And this one, yeah, it sounds like a staccato violin, like this. Lead focus is huge and sounds like this. I noticed that a lot of future bass producers are struggling with that their chords are not sounding big enough, and this lead will definitely help with that for sure. You can add this on top of your chords to make it a little bit more bigger, and it sounds like this. It's really distorted, but if you listen to tracks from like Illenium, you can definitely hear more of these sounds in these tracks. Lead huge can also be used for chords and sounds like this. There's also a Son Holo lead in here, which is inspired by his track Light, and it sounds like this. Lead vocal chop is a Marshmello style vocal chop with the noise in Serum, and it sounds like this. Let's check out some of the plucks. This one is really dope and it's called Dawn. Pluck Forest is a organic pluck sound and it sounds like this. Pluck Honest was inspired by the track of Son Holo, Honest, and it sounds like this. Pluck Play comes straight out of the arcade hall and it sounds like this. Pluck We Rise is my favorite pluck from this pack and it sounds like this. Now I'm going to show you 3 more sounds and that are 3 synths. This first synth is called Fine and it sounds like this. Synth Keys is also really dope. It can work as a kind of piano and it sounds like this. And then the final sound I'm going to show you is Synth Lift Me, inspired by Son Holo again, and it sounds like this. I hope you enjoyed watching me demonstrating the presets from the pack. If you want to check out more demo previews and stuff like that, then check out our website theproducerschool.com. For now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.